Hello and welcome to Cinemastrophe. I'm Perignon, saving you from getting ripped off. And today's show features Vin Diesel. Hello?
Get 'em, girls!
I was gonna praise him! You may find this hard to believe, but when it comes to Vin Diesel, I'm actually a fan. I feel he's a really good actor with a very charismatic lore to him, and either stars or co-stars in a lot of movies that I really enjoy. He's also an avid D&D player. He does, however, make some questionable choices to the movie roles he takes. I wish I could say that the average works in the pro favor, but honestly, it doesn't. It's not to say that he himself isn't good in them, it's the movies that aren't so great. One such movie is the future post-apocalyptic film Babylon AD, directed by Matthew Kasavage, the same guy who directed Gothica, so you should have some idea what we're in for here. But at least he can say he never appeared in a Uwe Boll film. We know Jason. You didn't know who Boll was at the time.
All bets are off! All bets are off! All bets are off! What the fuck did you think? What the hell I was going to do? Every time I stand in front of you, so you don't have disrespect. How far can you take that bullshit? Now it's time to get this shit on! Oh, that's wrong! Oh, that's wrong! Oh, that's wrong! Oh, that's wrong! All bets are off!
So the movie starts out with our hero Tarot, played by Vin Diesel, getting blown to shit while giving a narration.
Life's a bitch and then you die. Yeah, right. Sometimes you get a second chance.
The movie then cuts to 6 days earlier to the post-apocalyptic Siberia, where we see that civilization is all but collapsed. Most of the world lives in poverty, making it a dangerous place. The usual tripe. You ever notice no matter how fucked up things are in these kinds of movies, or how poor the people are, everyone can afford a gun? Even the kids have guns. You'd think a gun would be the most expensive thing in the world since there wouldn't be too many factories to produce them, but no. They're as cheap as toilet paper in a 99-cent store apparently. Like Mexico. Alright, I'll stop picking on Mexico and start picking on another country like South Korea. It's not like they're allowed to watch the internet anyway. Naturally, to get the point across of how bad things are, they have Turok walk through the streets. Wow, that music sucks. God, I feel bad for the guy. He's really trying, but nobody can make this scene look good with music this terrible. Any other music would have been better than what they're using. Don't believe me?
My brain, yes, that's my name. When you hear the name, Ben, I guarantee the pain. I'm coming after you, Bruce Wayne. I'm stronger, smarter, clinically insane.
Later, Taruf is eating when a group of men with guns blast through his door. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this is the unrated cut. I guess unrated also means no subtitles. Basically, the audience finds out that Tarop is a mercenary and knows this guy who also happens to be an asshole, so he kills him to show that he's such a badass.
Two things to live in this business, your balls and your word. You don't have either. Know the difference between you and me, Carl? I still got both.
The remaining men take him to their boss Gorski, who lives in a tank. Okay, I have to admit, that is pretty awesome. But still, you have to wonder how the hell they're able to fuel this thing. I don't know, maybe I'm the one who's off here. Maybe it's supposed to be one of those semi-apocalyptic movies where every country but the US is fucked up because it's protected by the magic bubble of God. Gorski tells Turop that he needs him to deliver a girl to America, a country which Turop is banned from. In return, Gorski will give him a new identity to start over in America. Turop agrees with the added stipulation of $500,000. And at this point, you might have noticed that the director is overly fond of extreme close-up of people's faces for no fucking reason. As if the audience doesn't have anything better to do than to sit there and count the actors' nose hairs. Even if that would be a better use of their time. I mean, I know using a wide-angle lens is a good way to build drama and tension, but not when you use it in every fucking scene! Oh, but let me guess, he was going for an artistic approach.
Because this is an artistic way to shoot a movie. I'm not sure how, but it has to be, right?
Look, Mac, just what's going on around here? Let's get organized, How about some scenery?
Turop and a car are flown by helicopter to a convent where the girl has been raised for the past 20 years. The girl's name is Aurora and is accompanied by Sister Rebecca, played by Michelle Yeoh. And let me tell you, her talents are sorely wasted in this film.
Must be Turop. I am Sister Rebecca. I just want to bring 3 simple rules to your attention before we start our journey. Wherever she goes, I go. That is rule number 1. Rule number 2, the less contact she has with the outside world, the better.
Oh, shit, okay, what's your third rule?
No foul language.
You listen to my one and only rule. Don't fuck with me.
Oh, Turop, you're such a charmer. Drive to Trostik, Kazakhstan to get on the train when Aurora starts freaking out.
Don't get on that ship! The rest of the book, To Serve Man, it's a cookbook!
Even after the explosion in the station, they manage to get on the train, which still leaves anyway. During the train trip, we get some philosophical debate over some clone tigers.
Second-generation clones, not real tigers, copies of copies.
But they're living creatures, made by God.
No, they were organic machines made by man.
God made man in his image. So what man creates is also God's will.
I'm sorry, but I can't help but fall asleep. So far, this movie's been really boring, and that's mostly because I have no idea what the fuck is going on. There's no backstories to Turop, nor are they given any, so there's no character development other than he's a dick, so I have no investment in his character. Aurora and Rebecca's background story is supposed to be a mystery, so there's nothing there to hold your attention, and then they throw in this boring philosophical debate about clone tigers and God. It's like being served an ambient casserole.
And once again, this is the director that brought us this. I know you let that breeze by the first time, so I'll give you a minute to let that sink in.